Hello, hello. Yes, there will be landing. One, two, three, four, eight. What's up? Over voltage? All right. Going to battle a very specific person. But we are playing only lands for now. Anuraag on D&T. Sounds great. Yo, thanks for the follow, Stacks80. Why are there so many, like, missing arts? Look, there's no art. It's very frustrating. Look, no art. Why is there no art? 3 add brown rice. Yes. Just gonna main phase. Stage. Yes, I will be in Santa Clara. I want to copy this grove. Two mans versus Anuraag. Like a challenge. Don't want to cycle. Don't want to play this land. I want to just play this land. Say go. We can punching fire. Alright, so Terminus is in his hand most likely, given that weird time indicator. Yeah, I should have done this last turn. Oh well. I think it's now correct because of the counterbalance. Rude. Still drives me nuts that there's no art. Literally no art on this card. Nice. Do I want to constrain his mana? Yeah, I do, but I want to constrain his white sources to keep him guessing. If it had art, they couldn't call it Dark Depths Ob. Okay. So Anuraag, he could have played around that if he had put the fetch on the stack and predicted in response, but that's just a kind of awkward play in a lot of ways. But now they have to guess blind. If it had art, they couldn't go Dark Depths Ob. Yep, that's very ob. Choose to shuffle. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah. When mediocre counterbalance. And I do say mediocre because it basically requires a Jace Brainstorm every turn to make it work. Still not as dirtily as a deck with Standstill in it. That's for darn sure. We'll sandbag that one. All right, we'll pause at his draw step. Okay, you got me. You got me. Done been got. Oops. Oh, why didn't I tap my wasteland? What the heck? Thought I did. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, that's lucky. Why do they call Jody Keith the Lens Master? He's been playing it longer, but he's also wins a lot. But he's kind of like his playstyle is very different from mine, I think. I feel like I'm gonna slowly die this game. Well, he likes to main deck Ancient Tomb for one thing. So it's really cold here. Kind of freezing. Dude, Sam, come on. This is not going ideal. What's the plan? I think I'm kind of dead actually, but maybe Anuraag has no way to actually kill me. Also, he doesn't know his top card right now, so because he shuffled off the ponder. Yeah, I mean, he decks first is definitely a possibility. I'm going to discard this maze, I think. Oh, dang. I thought I had to stop there. Really wanted to port him. don't think he's on Karanos anymore. I think that card is... You probably discovered that card wasn't that good, frankly. Chose not to shuffle. Alright. Chose to shuffle. Interesting. We need an Nephalia. Well, I can't even activate it currently, so no. I don't think I need an Nephalia Drownyard. How do I come back from this? I make him kill me. Also, the actual plan is to draw enough ports and Ghost Quarters to kill all of the white sources. I mean, that's going to be difficult, obviously. So... basically priced into Wastelanding this Tundra, I think. The real question is... So, he pondered and then Jace stormed. So, when I'm supposed to cast this Punching Fire is unclear to me, actually. I don't think there's like a right answer. Right, he might be stacking double 2, but I mean, what can I do about that? I think he was stacking a double 2, which sucks. Let's see if there's another 2 here. Okay. Well, the thing is, the way his deck is currently built, it doesn't look like there's many win conditions. Obviously, this is going to be Brainstorm will equal Counterspell. Why didn't he just show me Search for Azcanta again? Can I beat double 2? For him to maintain double 2, he has to Brainstorm with Jace every turn. Like, it's actually really not that easy to maintain double 2 otherwise. Like, obviously, this entire plan goes out the window if, like, a Monastery Mentor arrives or something, but I happen to know this guy doesn't really like playing that card. Yeah, no more top. Alright. That's actually pretty relevant, I think. Limits the number of Brainstorms he can have. I don't think he has a 1, so I'm just going to play that out. This is a weird sort of game where I just want stops everywhere, essentially. Yes, an Nephalia Drownyard would probably kill my opponent by this point. Yo, thanks for the follow, Leaping Weasel, if that is who I think it is. That's not what I want. Yeah, I basically want stops like almost everywhere, which is annoying. When does the serious testing come? Ask Anuraag about that. This testing is happening. Right. So he topped. Okay. I think now I can go for it. I don't know what time the surprise is happening. Alright, so he's down to 15 cards. How many brainstorms are gone? A few. I'm not planning to go for a clock victory or whatever. That's just stupid in a testing scenario. That's annoying. Yeah, but it's not that easy to resolve a punching fire right now, for what it's worth. Does he know his top card? When did I punching fire him? That was draw step, right? I don't think Turbo Depths actually has a better matchup spread, but that's a personal opinion, obviously. I think it's just a different deck. Like, significantly different. Do I want that? I don't think so. Don't want to play it. Because it's at 13. This is weird. I don't know what's going on anymore. So he's going to put 2 2s on top? I don't know how to answer that, Skeptimus TCG. Alright, let's find out if he has the thing. Pretty dead. Is there any way for me to get out of this? No, there isn't. Okay. Take out one depths. I also don't think Bog is actually that good. So it can go. I don't want to side out a Mox. So Skeptimus, the problem with doing that is you'll get trounced by decks that are fast. Like, the reason a slow lands deck is bad versus combo universally, whereas sometimes with this build you can kill your like Storm opponent on turn 2. I'm gonna take out a Loam. Bad versus Counterbalance. Bad versus a lot of things, actually. I should leave in the depths if I'm going to have Safekeepers in my deck, I think. I'm going to take out one gamble, I think. First attempt. It's pretty good, I think. Obviously there's risk associated with this hand, but WWW. I don't know what that means. Don't like it. Yes, I am going to GP Santa Clara. The donation bar indicates I am. It wasn't that cheap to get there. I don't know. I think he strikes me as more of a From the Ashes guy instead. From the Ashes, I think, is just a much better card anyways. If you want to look that one up. It's like a Ruination that's one-sided, essentially. Jeez, I'm freezing. Actually, I'm freezing. Rose, I would have taken you up on that offer had I known about it before this. Alright, so interesting. Okay. You can surgical my 2 ghost quarters. Why if it Armageddon's your opponent, it's doesn't matter how proactive it is, I think. I mean, you can look up flights from Reagan to San Jose. Yes, leaving Weasel. This is why I did not cycle first. It felt really obvious that he had a surgical. Yeah, I mean, but he can't snap surgical with me having Tranquil Ticket in my hand. You would have to have surgical plus snap surgical, which, you know, if he has all of that, that's fine. We can't win anyways. I'm not going to regret it. 2/3 Grixis Delver, 1/2 Storm, 1/3 D&T. Oh, that's how much of each deck you own? I was confused because that didn't add up to 1. Which, you know, that's fine. D's? Let's get some loam advantage going. Basically, I'm always going to leave a green for the rest of the game, which is kind of annoying, but it's worth it. I'm not going to stage anything for that reason. Boo. That sucks. So the reason not to cycle before I cast Loam is if I counterspell, if Loam gets counterspelled and then gets Search-Cold, it sucks. So this Brainstorm indicates he's probably going to aggressively predict, which is fine. You know, I think people have this stigma with EOT Brainstorm being universally bad. I think there's some situations where it's okay. And if you have 4 predict in your deck, it's a little bit better to do this, to just generate velocity. It's fair, Rose. Really, really fair. Take your time. You better not disappoint John and Magilton. You better not. Yep, predict. Told you it was coming. Engineer explosives. Huh. That being his worst card is kind of peculiar to me, but... So now I'm going to stage, I think, Taiga. Actually, I could stage Go Over the Burnwallows. It's a bit better. What's up, JW Holla? Nice. It's actually pretty good too, I think. He milled his explosives. Some fun jamming. Yeah, VedX. That's not nice of VedX, Rose. Really not. I believe you can be a Landstill Master. If Aaron can be a Landstill Master, you can be a Landstill Master. Jadoff, that's fair, but it's just having a hard and fast rule is not a great way to play Magic, frankly. I should have cast this Loam last turn, I think. Take your time plays Stand Still with Crucible Worlds, aka Landstill. I think Workshops is the best deck in the format, frankly speaking. Okay. How bad is it not having access to drop money? It's not the end of the world. It's just your matchups versus Leovold and True Name might be a little bit worse, frankly speaking. I'm waiting because I want to be able to Crows and Grip UT. I don't like this. This became harder. I'm still gonna Crows and Grip. There's only 2 in my deck, but I think I need to burn one here anyways. Oh, so he's just going after all of my LD? Interesting. Okay, you got it. The tabernacle you're borrowing is so mint you're afraid it's fake. I kind of have to get greedy now, I think. What the heck? Moto, what are you doing? There we go. That one is now not played. Yeah, I mean, depends on who you ask for that being said. One drop. I don't really like Factory, but that's a personal opinion. How do I win now? Run them out of white sources is one potential way. Also, it's just not like keeping a 2 on top is not free. Not gonna port him. Lame. Best one is a pretty sick combo with Gristful and Excavator, just unplayable unfortunately. But I don't know about that. I don't know really anything about that period, so it's fine. I'm just trying. Okay, so he's floating 2/2s. So does anyone know how to actually make a challenge with extra time? How do you do that? No one knows. I don't know how to do it. I thought there was a way, but I can't find it anywhere. Can anyone find it? Whatever. I still don't know where the stupid thing is. Constructed open play. Okay. Constructed. Okay, whatever. I'm going to just try this list. I think straight red-green is still quite good, but I'm just in the mood to try things. Sup, Echo MTG. How do I want to play this? I'd rather crop or rotate away the Tranquil Thicket, so I think that is what I want to do. Have I gotten to try the Iniso plant yet? No, it's in this build. You need blue in your deck if you want to play that plan. What's up, Akash? Yeah, Rug does get jittery. I've never really understand that. He just wants to impress his senpais. Tilde, 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 slash. It's gonna be difficult. I have a plan. I'm gonna turn this, get a port, and copy port. Sucks. Yes, blue is sort of a difficult color, but I don't think. I think splashing most of the colors is not that easy, frankly speaking. That's not good. I'd rather rotate that one away for a Rashadan port. Reason in main phase is to, well, I was about to say play around Flusterstorm and Counterspell, but probably just gonna die to Jace now, which sucks. You're not good in Legacy. Okay, good argument. Yep, E for Bog and Caracas. Bog and Stage Tundra is a thing. Yeah. It's Mr. Pocket. That's an interesting username. Yes, I have E for 5. My favorite was Pentad Prisming for 3 recently because there was a Thaya out in cube. Let's see. I'm gonna just try to E for 4 next turn, I think. Least want to play against me in cube. Interesting. Mechanic Island A. Okay. Try again next turn. E for 6 hits Chandra Flamecaller out of Dragon Stompy. Good luck actually getting 6 charge counters on it, y'all. I think it would be really difficult to actually get 6 counters on it. Nice. That's a good one. I think we're going to eventually run Anuraag out of things. Proliferate? Fine. Fine. Volt Charge is in color. Eco 85, don't know. Didn't draw it. Gut tells me it would probably be good versus that deck because they like to take out Terminus. I don't think I wanted to entomb anything, frankly. Yo, thanks for following Mogcatcher. That's a sweet card. Mogcatcher can find any goblin. Rug does do the sweetest things. I don't like Teleria less because it requires double blue. I wouldn't be caught with this Tundra art, so you might want to reconsider what you're saying. White faces. Might want to reconsider it. Shots fired at Anuraag? I don't think I've fired any shots at Anuraag. Nice. So now I can put it on top every turn and just try to explode the Jace every turn. I think we can probably run Anuraag out of counter spells with that. Wow, that's a gas, Rose. Teamer Ved on one of his Xmas gifts. That is gasoline. If engineered explosives and academy runes are good, then you want to be Rug. Who cares if he lulls? All that matters is your enjoyment. Oh my god, am I getting predicted? Man, what a blowout. Dang, what scum. Okay. You got me. Yeah, rude plays. I think my plan this turn is to put explosives on top and try to explode for 2 instead. Sucks. And you can Fate Seal away the explosives. It's not going well, that's for sure. Well, Predict is very good versus Academy runes. I kind of think that might not be so good in this matchup anymore, now that I think about it. No, I have to take a blind draw. Alright. Yeah, we're getting bodied. Doesn't really bother me. That one is a good one to copy, but the smarter players just don't flip in this matchup. They only flip it when they can afford to do so. Yeah, we're losing. I'm trying different versions of things. I wonder if he'll just deck again. Yeah, conclusion, all the things are bad. That is my conclusion, yes. I'm gonna put explosives on top with Academy runes. No, I did not win that last game, Max. God, Predict is just so good versus Academy runes, Jesus. It's kind of infuriating, actually. I don't think he has mentor. Depends on who you ask. Yoshi Pons. I wonder if my thing's gonna get absented. Sucks. Would have said good before, but I'm not sure anymore. Obviously, it doesn't look good here, but that doesn't mean anything. Billy Joe the Third of England. That's a interesting username. That sucks. Yeah, Twitch. There's probably a way to unlock it, but you have probably have to prove like you're that person or whatever. BS. It's not great. That's weird. Man. I guess I could have. That sucks. I could have put it on top with Bog, but I really thought he would have a 2 floating instead of a 0. Don't like Chalice when it shuts off your own ones. If I cut a bunch of the ones, then it becomes better. Which I might do. Yeah, Boyle would have been good. Although better if you have Boseiju. I played that in an entire Grand Prix. Basically, I don't like crop rotation versus decks where you don't actually have to turbo. And there's like no silver bullet that actually like beats them, essentially. Pretty sure I brought in Sphere and not Chalice. At most one Chalice. Okay, this is pretty good. Yeah, I want to play that land first. I was contemplating which land to play first, but it was a decision. Thanks for the follow, Mats Ole. Man, this would be so good as a thorn here. It'd be much better as a thorn, actually. Just saying a bunch. That's good. I'm gonna just copy Grove of the Burning Wolves, I think, with Thespian Stage. Is anyone having... No, I'm not having issues. Sorry to hear that you are, though. That sucks. It's kind of annoying that his Turbo Xerox deck didn't have to Xerox for lands. Because that deck only has 20. You basically have to use cantrips to tie it all together. Well, no, this... Well, it's not Opt, it's Portent. Well, having 4 Portent for all those things, etc., etc., I think makes it a lot different. Basically needs to be a force right here. I'm fine with that. Alright, you got me. Yeah, this is bullshit. What's up, Tyler Durden, for the one? Thanks for the follow. Like, he casts 1 cantrip and has 5 lands on turn 5 in his 20 land deck. After pitching a Brainstorm to force. I wonder what I should do this turn, though. That was a bad draw. I think I'm gonna cast Gamble and see. That sucks. Kind of wanted that Corrosion Grab because now I'm exposed to Counterbalance again. chose to shuffle A. This game is a slog. I actually think a deck that might be really good if you don't like playing against these sorts of decks is the 4-color loam deck might be good, even though I think its mana base is a little bit stretched. Join Rips has really shitty emotes. That's interesting. I want to be perfectly clear. I don't mind losing. But I really mind when I get, like, statistically... Is he gonna force his own surgical, then Snapcaster the surgical? That's kind of a cool play. Man, he has exactly enough mana too. Roasted. That was actually kind of a cool play, I'm not gonna lie. My bad beat stories are a mathematical sound. I also don't mind saying when I, like, mess up, because if I mess up, that's not a bad beat, that's just a mistake. Can we draw Nissa, please? Nice. You can go Wasteland. Yeah, the real bad beat is when you mess up and you don't even realize it. Nope. Don't need those. Scrying 2 is a lot of scrying. Now I'm going to be tilted if it gets killed by something, but, you know, can't do much about that. Tilt. Come on, Punishing Fire, please! Dang it. Even worse is knowing you messed up somewhere but not being able to figure out the right one. Yeah, that's pretty bad. F3. Why didn't it let me F3? I hit F3 to try to regain priority to copy those, but it wouldn't let me. That's frustrating. Alright, whatever. worst is when if you die in the game, you die in real life. Sounds like a bad 80s film, whatever you're describing. But yeah, it didn't let me use F3 to regain priority. Tilted about that. I mean, I guess it technically doesn't matter because this turn I have access to using those. NZD falling so far behind on clock. Man. Sure, I'm drawing a lot of. Jarvis Cena? I don't know what that means. Really have no idea what that means. No. I think Boseiju is not good enough to justify having it. You timed out versus Anzi when you played. Alright, I promise this one is for a special fellow. I had all of the cards for his deck for God knows what reason. What's up, Chifley? What's up, buddy? Moto, why you lag? Where the heck did the game go? Yo, Billy Joe the Third of England, thanks for the sub. I'm gonna open a chest for you. I really appreciate it. After I click yes. Alright, I assume this is a keep. I don't know anything about this deck, but I'm gonna keep. Alright. Let's see what we got! Ooh, a Prairie Stream. A Mind Grind. And Desert of the Glorified. Nice. I implemented this new policy, GT. I'm pretty sure I opened chests when you guys were in the chat before. Okay, nice. Yo, Anton Grimes, thanks for the sub. Alright. 15 play points, no hybrid fire cannon, and sparring Mulmy. Oh. Oh, solo chest for you? Dang. Sorry. I would have actually preferred to do that. Yeah, Anuraag claimed this matchup was 85-15 for him. Not sure if I believe. Yeah, sorry, Anton. I saw it too late. Really, I'm sorry. Spirit tokens. That's not what I wanted. Alright. This is a legendary land. I have a play. Alright. You ready for this play? Make black black. Play Rector. If Rector resolves, play the second tower. Dang! Dang, he saw it. Am I going to be at GP Seattle? Hopefully. Dang, what a son of a gun. Yeah. Anuraag's being mean to you, Callum. Also, my hands are freezing still. He doesn't want to play the Jays? No, it doesn't play Form of the Dragon. Only Dubscape and Curse of Death's hold. Do I actually want to attack with this one? I don't think so. Let's go weeping. Let's go weeping. Alright, fine. I wish I had brainstormed to put this Splendor back into my deck. Have some lands, buddy. Have some lands. Alright, now what do I want to do? Do I want a flashback? Probably. Predict. You can have that predict. Interesting. But getting rid of them from your hand doesn't do anything, right? Oh, I see. Alright. I guess I had to take it one thing at a time. Is it worth leaving up a leap? Probably. Well, I was trying to figure out where you were going with that. Snap. Fluster. There's no Eternal Witness in this list. You can see that by doing exclamation point deck list or clicking the deck list button. Retreat Daniels, that's bad. Okay, I have a plan. It's just not any good. And step top. You can still unstep top in Vintage if you really want to. Probably need to go leaping for something else. Basically, things to leap into are Rectors. I'm sorry, and step top. If you guys want to blame someone, you can blame white faces. No, it's not. Man, you really don't know what this card does, do you? Alright, did test for the GP. Conclusion, really hard to beat Counterbalance plus Jace. Sack Leech, get it. Evolete Pones. Interesting way of putting it. Dang. Okay. Yeah, alright, I don't know. That was confusing. I guess his hand must have 2 basics in it, or 3 basics in it. Ari Jarvis Sam Vintage Stream. Yeah, that used to happen. It could happen again, actually, at some point. He couldn't shuffle his Jace away. Good point. $12, $14. Alright, so block there, sack to leap. What? No! I took off the block step. God damn it. Tilting off so hard. Alright, well, we have to do this. Nice. Cool. 1,000 turns later, I'm dead. I might put in Sandwich word conversions to take out Overwhelming Splendor. This one seems very bad. Do I even want Galaxy? I guess I don't understand this deck, frankly. Sigarda doesn't seem great. Probably Weaves in Terminus. So this is why it's just called Drunk. Yep. Exactamundo. Bring an RP home? That seems like something I really don't want to do. JB Mage. I don't know much about this deck, but it seems like this deck is designed around Academy Rector more than anything else. That was only one game, White Faces. Come on, man. There's still games to play. -1? I want Curse of Death sold because of Dovescape. Man. The hands in this deck, there's something else alright. But I don't think you can keep that one, frankly speaking. What else can I green sun for? Is there... Can I only green sun for Explorer? I did bring in Teague, right. Okay, well, next turn then. Yeah, I kind of kept him mold of 4, but, I mean... Search. Search away, buddy. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, prepare to see how fun this deck is. There's also a little SD you can click. I have Academy Rector, Ari. Do I need a second white? I guess I might at some point. Alright, apparently there's not much to get. Do I just name Jace? I'm gonna just name Jace. Dang! Quick snap, foul, protect. I need to get Forest and Plains, I think. Do you think he'll surgical Veteran X4 and then snap surgical one swip teeth? I name Force? Yeah, I name Force. Look at that sick predict value upkeep. It disgusts me. Alright, so the real reason I'm playing this deck was Anuraag said he was confident that he was better than 70-30 versus deck. And I did not think that was the case. However, it seems like I'm going to get crushed this game. Jace is just like better than my entire deck, I think. The problem is this card doesn't actually work versus surgical. Which is actually a kind of a problem. Maybe I was supposed to save that Cabal Therapy. Oh boy. Exactly what I wanted to draw. I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna do anything unless he tries to kill it. So his hand is snap surgical. Joe, he has surgical in his hand. Like, this has to exile when it's in the graveyard. Yeah, I know his hand. It's surgical, predict, snap. I tapped wrong. That's so bad. I should have left up 2 green. I should have fetched a second Bayou, I guess. That's fair, Joe. Yeah, I just realized that. This is cute. He's forcing the soul so he can surgical it. And he's putting a spell in the stack so he can retain priority. I mean, stacks, would you mulligan that hand? Or not. Thoughtseize Therapy explores the nuts. That's fair. Yikes. Also, that card is actually good for Stuffscape somehow. Man. Anuraag was going to make a nice play, then he realized that it would let me sack the Rector, actually, I think. Alright, one more match, Anuraag. One more match. I don't even have Grixis built. I assume this is a keep. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think Brainstorm would be pretty sweet in this deck, but it also is like the fourth color. I guess I still Zenith. Actually, I'll just kill that. That's a better play. Alright, so this turn I think I'm going to sequence in the following way. Cabal Therapy first, then play Zenith for 1, and then sack the Explorer to the Therapy that's in the graveyard. And what am I going to name? That's the question. Probably Jace or Snapcaster. Haven't decided yet. Yo, thanks for follow, RJ Oda Costa. Alright, let's do this correctly. Therapy first. Man, that's a lot of predicts. Predict. See spell. Absent. So what do I want? Probably Forest Swamp, I have to imagine. Oh no, already messed up, should've gotten the Plains. Yep, should've gotten the Plains. That was terrible. He was thinking about absenting my deed and then predicting it away. I think I might have done that if I were him. Man, look at the BM just portenting me. Yep, giving me off white. Yellow. You can't really unexpectedly absent Dubscape. You might unexpectedly absent the Pernicious Steed, I guess. I don't know. Don't really know what he's planning on doing here. Alright, so he absented the deed, so his plan is to make a ton of birds. A lot of birds. A lot of birds. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to block these birds. Empty the co-op. In fact, it is empty the co-op. I might leave one in case if I draw leap. I think I'm supposed to leave one. Jeez, so many birds. It sucks. Can't resolve leap. You guys have a good point. I think I'm screwed. He can fluster his own fluster. Not get anywhere. Dovescape. So I would need to draw Phyrexian Tower and Rector. Hoot hoot indeed. Hoot 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 hoot. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to bring Lost Efficacy. Don't think so. Dude, home is... Really? You want me to home? I'm just gonna hit like a Snapcaster and it's gonna suck. I don't really understand this card in the deck either. I'm not homing. Well, we didn't have many spells, but first I'm going to quickly import a deck while right. Okay, if this hand is bad, then I don't know what is good. Do I therapy first? I think I do. Yeah, we'll just say brainstorm. Spell 2x Jason instructor strand Snapcaster Volk. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Predict is the last one. Oops. Back. Therapy for top. Not gonna therapy the current spell yet. I think next turn I will. Am I getting Terminist? That would suck. Or just predicted. Oh, I can't get Terminist. Boo! Oh, that could happen though. Man, what a piece of crap. I just caught it one step ahead, y'all. I don't know what you're talking about. Why? Why, God? Why? Freezing my toes off here, buddy. Toes are freezing. Dang gum blast it. Oh, am I building his confidence? I'm glad to be of service. Uh, Dick, see his bones, estimate verdict. I should ban Cullum. You heard it here. I should. Oh, can't cast anything. Whoops. Say go. For some reason, I thought I could cast a Dovescape. Kind of just hope he does something so I can. Great. It sucks. Oh, feet freezing again. What's up, Joe? I'm playing what is very clearly not a deck I would actually play in a tournament. Running my Dovescapes into counterspells. Running my Veteran Explorers into lands. All sorts of shenanigans are going on. Most of them are not very good, I think, but they're still taking place. I mean, I found this deck from MTG Goldfish because that's where all decks come from. Let's see if I can find it. That is where I found it. Ooh, card. Okay, let's see if this one resolves first. I am a filthy net decker. I can't lie. Sure is cold here, though. I don't think I would play this deck in a tournament personally, but I DK. My BFF Jill. know, Fant Rich. It's hard to tell. Looks like I've lost the game. I guess not. I guess. That's true. The only time Dubscape has been played, the deck that cast it lost. Very easily. I don't know, I have a bunch of basic lands in play, Fan Rich. Kind of wonder if the Scape Shift Burning Wish version is better. Yo, Packern Fat 7, thanks for the $5 donation. You're the best.
Santa Clara, I hear you needed #MassDropVolt.
Sissy Cat, I think you played me. I played a bunch of Modern Weeks this past week. Alright, I'm gonna play one more week. Or one more match, not a league. Deck was from a 200 person. Oh yeah, I saw that. Hand's pretty good actually. Dang. Hand's less good. Don't think I'm supposed to force. Fantarich, I'm sorry to hear that, but I mean, the last deck, I don't really understand it. I think if you want to play a sweet deck that can win, you should play Food Chain. Like, Food Chain has legitimately good cards. Understood. Fantrich, understood. Nourishing Lich. I would not recommend that, even though... Come on, blind flip. That's the opposite of what I want. Do I ever brew on my stream? Depends on how you define brew. What are my thoughts on Miracles and Legacy? Well, we just lost a bunch of matches to it Vermont Life, so, you know. Stacks 80. Interesting assertion. I'm gonna fetch for a Volcanic during my upkeep. Fanrich, I know what you mean by brew, but I mean, there are not really that many truly unique ideas in Magic, frankly speaking. And honestly, I don't have as much time as some other people who get to play a lot of Magic, so I need to pick my battles. Okay. I wonder if I'm supposed to draw Pyromancer now. Yeah, I guess I am. Interesting. Okay. You got it. Well, considering I'm going to try to go to sleep in 45 minutes, I would prefer not to Fant Rich. What is going on? No problem. If you do have a deck you really want me to try to put through a league, you can donate $20, and I will give it a go at some point. Veteran Explorer. Seafarer's Quay? I don't even know what that card is. What the heck? Why would you do this to me, Anton Grimes? Why? I'm just... Fanrich, that exists because if people do want to help support me go to tournaments, not that it's a requirement, I do appreciate the help. I can't believe that's a card, although I guess it is from Legends, right? Has to be from Legends. Yes, Legends is a strange set, full of Caracases, you know, Moat. I want to say the Abyss. Crocus was insane in ME2 draft because a lot of the horsemanship creatures just had horsing. It is part of cycle. Urborg? No, not Urborg. Adventurers Guildhouse, I think. Yeah, in Legends draft, Crocus is probably dumb. Force of Will. You got it. I think I'm going to play Delver because it feels like opponent has a Supreme Verdict. I would rather get the Delver killed. Oh wait, thanks for everyone hanging out on this Thursday. Played some matches of Legacy. What's Chantix? Yes, Evil Presence, great versus Caracas and ME2 draft. That's fine. I don't know what Chantix is. No, don't want to reveal. Legends was not meant to be drafted, but ME2 was. Stop smoking drug? I don't smoke. I actually just don't smoke. So... see. I would be playing Legacy Fant Rich. Okay. Rolling Earthquake, I think, was an ME2. But, again, don't remember for sure. Portent me. Interesting. Interesting. Do I care? Don't think I do. The Ancient Battle, Delver versus Snapcaster Mage. What's this? A Jace? Oh, I should update it. I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Just kind of hoping he had Counterspell. I will update it real quick. Should be updated now. Sorry about that. No, we haven't finished the set yet. Anuraag's taking forever and I'm getting real tired. Anuraag hasn't been to work this week either, so... That's bad. Okay. 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 I want to save the Wasteland for a flip search. Don't think it makes sense to use on anything else, really. Sucks. Probably dead now. Suppose I have to do this, even though it's likely to get counterbalanced. Yeah, I would think I would have just bounced the Snapcaster. Although maybe he didn't have the Terminus yet. Alright. Don't like bolts in general. I like cutting 2 wastelands for 2 surgicals. Actually, that might sound bad. Then you realize the only ways they can really kill your creatures are plows and things. Basically, I think Anuraag brainstormed looking for a sweeper. Yeah, he didn't know his top cards. He just was brainstorming looking for some way to clear the board, I think. I don't think Pithing Needle is very good, actually. Especially versus engineer explosives. Lavamancer is actually okay, but I kind of like to ration my threats out. Yeah, he brainstormed into the sweeper based on this sequence. I think I unhappily keep. You can force this if you want. I'm not going to spell pierce it. So Cabal Therapy doesn't write it down for you, which is annoying. I think this one I just leave up spell pierce. Planes. So he thinks he's gonna plow me, eh? You're right, Wilson. You're right. He's begging me for an easier sideboard plan. He drew Tundra. Okay, nice. We can set up a perfect brainstorm now. I'm gonna put that back. I want the death right. Do I need the probe? That's the question. I kind of want the probe too. Maybe I do put back the spell pierce. Or I could put back the second force, actually. Yeah, that's why you should use the buff miracle mechanic, technically speaking, but no one I know uses it. It's just a lot of work. That's not true. Joe uses it. Not Lisette. Other Joe. I have all of the wrong arts because I have extra copies of things, which is kind of loose on my part. Oh, it does reveal. Oh, I guess it's Gataxian Probe that doesn't reveal. Shows what I know. JJKBB 2005, you know who that is? I don't think that's Sean. I think Sean is actually too busy for that stuff nowadays. But obviously I don't know for sure. Do I want to put in a probe here? I think I do. Yeah, okay, if that's the difference, it's still annoying as hell though. Your mod muscles on Sean Holtz. I have all of the wrong arts for this deck because it auto-loaded, because I imported a deck essentially. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I just deal him 7 and not cast anything else this turn though. I'm gonna spell Pierce. I don't think there's anything wrong with Snoopy or Joe Cool. Wait, so who's just gonna predict and draw the Terminus? Okay, whatever. So, is there another Terminus under that one? Nah, I think he probably has 2 Terminus then. I'm gonna therapy for Power Blast. I'm a little bit quiet right now. I don't want to stack this. It's not Stoneblade. It's just Jeskai Miracle Control. If you want to give it a technical name. I just put Waste Ponder on top. Do what you want, Anuraag. Do what you want. Oh, my deck is Grixis Delver. Grixis Stoneblade. That would be quite a feat, considering Stoneforge Mystic needs white mana. Interesting. Manamorphose is a health card. I'm gonna cast this. Oh, nice. I'm gonna just draw the days this turn. Next turn I can probe therapy. Yeah, I believe he should have fired off the Terminus. Oh, crap. Didn't want to pay 2 life, but... I think we're in good shape here. I'm not going to play the Delver because of another verdict. I think this is enough pressure as it is. I think that verdict wasn't great, no. I think I'm fine with this configuration still. I still like days on the draw even versus that deck. It's kind of a clunky deck, so I think this configuration's fine. Yeah, I think Grixis Delver is actually the best deck in the format, frankly speaking, but I know a lot of people disagree with me. Man, it's so good. Yeah, right. NZD does play IRL. think I'm gonna brainstorm actually off this instead of a land drop. Oh, Wilson. Nice. Not really. Alright. Grixis D, still the GOAT deck. I really need to go to bed. Yep, White Faces wrote a Miracles doc. It was very good. And It Is Unfair also wrote. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed now, but my good friend Steve Rubin is hosting, so I'm going to leave you all with him. He's playing standard, but he's also testing for the Grand Prix. So, he's also a great friend and a great player.